Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, madam. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Abdul Rashid.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Izlin Shahira binti Muhammad Rashid.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Normalia Sazana binti Muhammad Saidi.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arif bin Yusli.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Osman.
And now I'll continue the presentation with UZMA BERHAD. UZMA BERHAD was founded in 2000, began its operations by offering professional consulting services to customers. Since that day, the corporation has experienced fast expansion guided by its ambition of becoming Southeast Asia's top OGSE business. UZMA BERHAD have three segments which are service, trading and oil and gas. Thailand and Australia are among the 36 countries where the company operates. And now let's look at the UZMA BERHAD stock indicators. The first indicator is double simple moving average. Based on the graph above, it indicates the buy signal on 10 January 2020 due to the shorter average crosses above the longer average. On 11 February 2020, the sell signal was shown due to shorter average crosses below the longer average. However, the stock indicates better buying signal that indicates on 27 April and better selling signal on 20th April 2021 due to the gap is wider. The second indicator is moving average convergence divergence. Based on the graph above, UZMA BERHAD stock indicates the buy signal on 25th March 2020 due to MACD crossover above the signal line and histogram of the MACD above the zero line. On 25th March 2021, MACD indicate a selling signal due to the MACD crossover below the signal line and the histogram of the MACD is below the oscillator line. The third indicator is rate of change. On 30 March 2020, UZMA BERHAD stock indicates the buying signal because of on that day the ROC is increasing that intersect over the zero line. On 25th March 2021, the stock indicates the selling signal because on that day the ROC is decreasing and crossover below the zero line. Next indicator is relative strength index. On 6 March 2020, the stock shown a buying since the price of the stock is downtrend and the RSI line crossover below the 30 and will cross back above 30. On 16 February 2021, the stock shown a selling signal since the price is uptrend and the RSI line crossover above the 70 and will cross back below 70. The last indicator for the UZMA BERHAD is stochastic. On 28 April 2020, the stochastic stock indicate the buying signal as the K% line intersect above the D% line in the oversold area. On 16 March 2021, the stochastic shown the selling signal as the K% line intersect below the D% line in the overbought area. Last but not least is UZMA BERHAD is well recommended for investors who want to invest for a long-term investment. This is because oil and gas industry currently is under recovering term. And based on Simply World predictions, the company will start to recover their revenue starting from 2021 and will fully recover on 2023.
The next company I will present is WELLCALL Holdings Berhad. This company is known as the largest and a global industrial rubber hose manufacturer in Malaysia. This company began their business by manufacturing and supplying rubber hoses, and now they are expanding to more than 6 major application markets, including automobile, gas, welding, and others, then continually expand its customer base locally and internationally. The first indicator is double moving average. On 5th March 2020, the selling signal appeared when the 20-period moving average crosses below the 50-period moving average line. It is also shown that the lower support line exists when a sharp downtrend occurs. The bearish wedges also exist between 19 March 2020 to 11 June 2020. According to the Edge Market News, this is due to the net profit of the company fell during the COVID-19 pandemic. Then on 18 August 2020 shows the buying signal due to the 20-period moving average and price crosses above the 50-period moving average line. Bullish wedges also appear between 20 November 2020 to 12 January 2021. Besides, the resistance line also exists during an upward trend. The second indicator is ROC. On 19 March 2020, the indicator indicates a strong trading signal of buying the stock when the ROC crosses below the zero line. According to the significant event in the year 2020, this is due to the company expanded its business with overseas company. Conversely, on 27 October 2020, shows a trading signal of selling the stock when the ROC crosses above the zero line. So it is a good sign for traders to exit the market. The third indicator, which is RSI, on 19 March 2020, it shows the RSI moving below the 30 and decline into an oversold condition, and it may generate a good trading signal for traders to buy the stock. Besides, the indicator offers good sell alerts on 21st October 2020 when the RSI goes above the 70, which indicates the trader should sell the stock due to the high stock price shown in the upward trend. The fourth indicator is stochastic. The trading signal of selling the stock is generated on 9 October 2020 because the stock's price is higher than 80, where it shows the percent K line was below the percent D line. Besides, on 17 May 2021, indicates the buying signal that means the percent K line was above the percent D line, which is the price was fallen below 20. Based on the last indicator, which is MACD, it shows that the strong signal of buying the stock on 31st March 2020 when the MACD line rises above the signal line in a bullish condition. Besides, the selling signal appeared on 23rd November 2020 when the MACD line crosses below the signal line in a bearish condition.
The next company I will present is Untitled Berhad. Untitled Berhad is a company that specializes in building and selling its own real estate development. This company based in Badawi, Malaysia, established in years 1993 and was formerly listed on Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad main market in years 2011. There are three operating segments of this company, which are property development and management, investment holding, and others operation. Moving on to the Tamil stock analysis, the first indicator from chart is using the 2050 period double moving average indicators. First of all, the bearish flag exists between 20 March 2020 to 60 June 2020. The buying signal occurs on 8 March 2021 when the 20 period moving average crosses over the 50 period moving average line, which is in an oversold condition. Based on the H market new, property developers are turning more positive as continue to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic despite the MCO earliest the year 2021. In contrast, the selling signal appears on 6 May 2021 when the 20 period moving average crosses below the 15 period moving average, indicating that the stock price is moving in an overbought condition. Second, using the rate of change indicators. On 18 March 2020, the ROC value is less than zero, indicating a buying signal. The increase of Tamil stock price may be because of the news from the H market that this company and Social Medical Care Corporation had entered into a memorandum of understanding on the early 2020. On the contrary, because the ROC value is higher than zero, this is a sell signal on 40 December 2020. A bearish bias indicates when the ROC crosses below the zero line. Third, using the relative strength indicators. On 18 March 2020, the RSI line crosses below 30%, which is the oversold line, indicating a buying signal. The stock has reversed its prior bear trend and will correct and return to its normal range. Next, on 40 December 2020, the selling signal was triggered when the RSI line goes up and exceeds 70%, which is the overbought line. Next, using stochastic, on 60 April 2020, the percent K line crossed below the percent D line in the overbought range, generating a sell signal. In contrast, on the 29th June 2020, the percent K line crossed up over the percent D line in the oversold line, which is below 20. Lastly, using the MACD indicator, on 27 March 2020, the MACD line crossed above the signal line and the MACD histogram turns out below zero, signaling a buying signal. In contrast, the selling signal is triggered on 21 December 2020 when the MACD line passed below the signal line. When the MACD line falls below the signal line, it's a bearish indication.
Next is HLT Global Berhad. HLT Global Berhad, which is an investment holding company. The company code is 0188 in Bursa Saham Malaysia. These companies are in sector rubber glove, coronavirus, industrial material, component and equipment, industrial product and services. They may construct glove dipping lines to accommodate for the production of natural or synthetic rubber glove. This product has been marketed in Malaysia and other countries such as Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, China, India, and Saudi Arabia since they began commercial activities in 2009. Next, we go to the graph of the HLT Global Berhad. For the double moving average, we can see the pattern of the stock is increasing at the middle in 2020 due to this company are involving in pandemic COVID-19 which are producing gloves. The buy signal is appear on June 2020 where the price is expected to increase. Then sell signals show on July 2020 which of the stock of HLT tend to fall due to overbought of stock. Second indicator is MACD. Based on the graph, in August 2020, selling signal appear when the blue line is across to the red line, and on December 2020 indicate that blue line once again intersect but now is above the zero line. This indicate the buying signal due to overstock in the market. The third indicator is RSI, where we can see in August 2020, sell signal appeared due to overbought of stock above 70, and on March 2021, is signs for buy the stock due to price lower than 30, which is oversold line. Next is ROC and stochastic, which this indicator has the same buy and sell signal on graph. In August 2020, the strong indicator signal show which is selling signal because the price is higher than 80%, which is overbought line, and in September 2020, there was a buy signal appear because the price is lower than 20% on oversold line.
At first, the original name of Pentach was Pentach Corporation Sdn Berhad that was established on 1987 as a partnership with the name Pentach Hardware and Machinery Trading. Then the company converted the status partnership to a private limited company on 29 November 1988. Pentach are majoring in supplying industrial hardware and machinery in Peninsular Malaysia's southern region. In the early 1990s, the company becoming a key hub for petrochemical, oleochemical, chemical, palm oil, refining and marine, offshore and offshore, heavy engineering and fabrication industry. Pentach Group Holding Berhad was successfully listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia on 15 February 2007. Let's proceed to the technical analysis chart. First and foremost indicator is double moving average. The price shown from 24 February 2020 until 16 March 2020 is in bearish market, but the line of the two periods do not cross each other, which indicate that the investor should hold and monitor the stock if there is any adjustment or reversal happen in future. According to the chart, buying signal has come into view on 4 January 2021 that give the investor hint to buy on that particular date because price has made the correction by going up. Next second indicator is ROC. As we can see in the chart, that first signal appeared on 23rd March 2020, which indicate that is a bullish signal because ROC line intend to move above zero line to overbought condition. In this method, investors should buy the stock before the price becomes uptrend. Selling signal can be seen on 18 March 2020. The price will drop until it reach to zero line and the price will fluctuate between zero line till 14 December 2020. Third indicator is RSI. Buy signal appear on 16 March 2020, which RSI line had crossed below 30 line. Investors should buy the stock before RSI cross the overbought line. For the sell signal that appear on 3rd May 2021, which RSI line cross above 70 line. Fourth indicator is MACD. On 3rd February 2020, sell signal was shown on the chart when MACD line crossed below signal line that result to downtrend. As for buy signal that was appear on 11 May 2020 that indicate MACD line crossed above the signal line and make trend become bullish market. Last indicator is stochastic. Buying signal can be seen on 17 March 2020 because K line crossed above D line. Meanwhile, selling signal was appear on 14 April 2021. That happened when K line crossed below D line.
For recommendation, we choose double moving average indicator as an efficient tool for predicting trends that are buying and selling signals. Traders who want to hold a stock for more than a year and are willing to take a risk might pick UZMA, WELLCALL or Pentach due to a lot of buy and sell signals. Meanwhile, Tambun and HLT is a good option for traders who are hesitant to take risks due to both firms' graphs show a downtrend line around the end of May 2021.
As a conclusion, based on our analysis on the 5 different company stock, investor or trader may get a better picture whether they should invest and when the best time to buy or sell the stock. Technically, analysis is important in guiding investor to investing any of stock that available in the market. The investor or trader should determine which indicator are the best for certain stocks since there are many indicators that can be used by the trader. Every investor must learn the trend analysis since there are very valuable investment research tools. There are many platforms to learn on how to analyze the stock with zero cost.